you know, things a little fiery there, coin toss, did that get you going for the game at all?
That got me going for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, sportsmanship, I feel like, you know, if you don't show sportsmanship, then, I mean, hey, that's what happens. Can't say too much.
If you're a New Jersey high school football fan or a high school football fan in general, most likely you saw the no handshake post at midfield before Piscataway and Sayreville's game. Before the millions of views, this is how it really went down. This all started last Wednesday when I got a call saying that former New York Jet Kyle Wilson wanted to be on our show. I had been in talks with his dad, Coach Jerry, who is the mental health coach over at Piscataway, saying that Kyle was interested. So when I got the call, I was very excited. Jerry is one of the most genuine, kind, and just inspiring men you will ever be around. His son Kyle was exactly the same. For a former NFL player and just for a human in general, he was so nice. So I'm excited. It's rivalry week. Piscataway's taking on Sayreville. We had Iowa State commit Josiah Zayas for Piscataway. Come on. I'm excited because I also get to see Sayreville running back Sean Jackson keeping up with his stats. Everything's great. So I get to the field early, got to enjoy a hot dog. I even saw some of my peeps. I go to film the handshake as I always do, and that's when everything changed. I decided to pull out my phone, and I'm glad I did. Everything's going according to plan, and then all of a sudden, Piscataway shockingly decides we're not going to shake hands. And at first, I was just going to put it on my Instagram story. It was messed up. I didn't think much of it. Right before posting, I go back, edit it a little bit because I heard Sean Jackson giving him a little something. Then I post, go about my business, start filming, and by the end of the first quarter, I already had 10K views on it. So believe it or not, the game starts out with some P-Way hype. Landon Purnell gets in from 20 yards out for a touchdown. Crowd is hyped, everyone's going crazy, babies are crying. Then on Sayreville's first possession, they have a touchdown called back. Then on the very next play, Tyler Bucka hits Sean Jackson, and you already know where he's headed. To the crib. 74-yard touchdown to tie it for Sean Jackson. Later in the quarter, Sayreville gets in the red zone, and Jackson gets in from 15 yards out. Bombers lead 13-7. Second quarter, Iowa State commit Josiah Zayas catches an 8-yard touchdown, lets Sean Jackson hear about it. However, Jackson claps back with his third touchdown of the night. P-Way gets in a field goal just before halftime. It's 21-17 Bombers at the break. And meanwhile, during all this beef, hype, whatever you want to call it, there's a nice heartfelt number retirement ceremony for Kyle Wilson. And to be honest, he's probably unaware of all this animosity that's going on, but special cool moment. Anyway, let me stop my blubbering and get back to the action. It wasn't all Sean Jackson in this game though. My guy Sherwin Apaya getting in that work too. He gets in for 6 from 6 in the third quarter to start us off. Shortly after, JoJo Zayas going to take it 60 yards to the crib. That's going to cut the lead to 28-24 for the Chiefs as we enter the fourth quarter. And the final act was all Sayreville. P-Way had no answer for Sean Jackson. He sets up Sherwin Apaya for his second score to make it 35-24. Then to close it all out, Sean Jackson from 24 yards out. Stanley Yilnats, the fourth. Yeah, that's right. 4 scores for Jackson, no Abe Lincoln. And Sayreville will hold on for a 42-24 win. This was a closer matchup than people made it seem on social media, but in the end, Sayreville just built different. They hold it down in the fourth quarter as Sean Jackson finished with 296 all-purpose yards and 4 touchdowns. They probably should have just dapped him up. Although, let's face it, the kid's been a beast all season, so I don't even think it would have mattered. But why would you poke the dreads? The post took on a life of its own. In the first 24 hours, we had 2.5 million views. Some of the comments funny, some, what are we doing? I'm not excusing bad behavior, but these are teenagers. Sean Jackson popped them in the mouth on their own field on Kyle Wilson night. That should be justice enough. As for the coaches, I was shocked this happened, but I have always known Coach Higgins and his staff to be some of the best and most polite to deal with. Not sure what the repercussions were, but I'm sure calling for his job isn't the solution either. He saved a lot of kids in bad situations. Anyway, run the guys who did this BS at the coin toss, sit them for a half or a game, do whatever you got to do, but let's keep it moving. Here's what Sean Jackson had to say after.
I know it's P-Way week. I know this one's always circled on the schedule. You know, what was like this week of preparation, practice, getting ready for the Chiefs?
Everything was sped up 100 times more. Everything was more physical. Everything was just amped up. So, I mean, P-Way week, we all know what it is. It's been a rivalry for God knows how long, and, you know, we're just going to keep, beating them.
You know, things a little fiery there, coin toss. Did that get you going for the game at all?
That got me going for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, sportsmanship, I feel like, you know, if you don't show sportsmanship, then, I mean, hey, that's what happens. Can't say too much.